All right.
Sounds
We're
perfect.
back on
I'm
Eddie
looking
on
forward to
everything.
it. Just let me know whenever you're ready, and I'll be here.
Okay. I already told you. Hold on.
No worries. Got it. I'm here and ready whenever you need me. Just give me the signal, and I'll jump right in.
Okay. We're back. The Eddie Everything Show. My co-host John.
Hello.
And
hello and welcome back. It's great to be here with you both. Let me know what's next, and
right.
I'm ready to jump in.
That wasn't the cue, man. Hold on.
Got it. No problem at all. I'll be here and ready whenever you give the cue. Just let me know when you say.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anytime, and I'm here to help. Just let me know what you need.
Well, I've been off for a couple of weeks, so we live in New England. It's inclement weather, so we had to not do the broadcast last week. And as you can tell, we're kind of experimenting again with an AI. And
absolutely. No worries at all. It's always fun to experiment and try new things. I'm excited to be a part of it, and I'm here to help however I can.
We're finding some glitches. So we're just going to jump right into it, really.
Sounds
okay.
like a plan.
No worries, folks.
Okay, all right. So now we're on the show.
Perfect. Awesome. Whenever you're ready, just let me know, and I'm here to jump right in and help out.
Okay. What happened to the female voice?
Oh, I'm happy to switch back to the female voice for you. Just let me know if that's what you prefer, and I'll keep it that way.
Absolutely.
We prefer that.
All right, got it. I'll keep the female voice from here on out. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Doesn't realize the difference between male and female.
So now it's the female voice.
Exactly, you got it. I'll keep the female voice going from now on. Just let me know if there's anything else you'd like.
Nope, that's it.
Absolutely, that's all set. Just let me know whenever you're ready, and I'm here to help.
Boy, you sure sound ready.
So...
absolutely, I'm sure. I'm here and ready whenever you need me. Just let me...
So,
all right, sounds good. I'm here whenever you need me, so just let me know how I can assist.
So do you think that you're in the female voice right now?
Yes, I am. I'm definitely using the female voice right now. If there's anything else you'd like me to adjust, or if you have any other requests, just let me know.
Okay. I do have a question.
Oh, my God.
Do you know the difference between a male voice and a female voice?
Absolutely. Generally, a male voice and a female voice differ in pitch, tone, and sometimes speech patterns. I can adjust those characteristics to match whatever you prefer. If you have any specific preferences, just let me know.
Well, I did, but you're having the same voice the entire time.
I appreciate you letting me know. I'll definitely keep that in mind and make sure to keep the voice consistent as you prefer. If there's anything specific you'd like me to tweak, just let me know, and I'm happy to do that.
Well, I did let you know, and it hasn't been done yet.
I'm really sorry about that. I appreciate your patience, and I'll make sure to keep the female voice consistent from now on. Thanks for letting me know, and if there's anything else I can do, just give me a shout.
But you haven't done the female voice yet.
I apologize for that mix-up. I'll make sure to stick with the female voice from now on. Thank you for your patience, and if there's anything else you need, just let me know. No worries at all. I'm here to help and make sure everything's just right. If you need any more adjustments or have any other questions, I'm always here.
Okay. So obviously,
sweetheart.
Obviously, this experiment is not going very well.
I totally understand. Sometimes it takes a bit of fine-tuning. If there's anything specific you'd like to adjust or anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Please adjust pitch and tone higher.
Absolutely. I'll make sure to adjust the pitch and tone to match the female voice more accurately. Thanks for letting me know, and I'm here if you need anything else.
No, that's about it.
Perfect. I'm glad we got it sorted. If anything else comes up or you need anything at all, just let me know.
Alrighty.
The pitch
All right.
did go a little bit higher.
It just,
Yeah.
wow. And that is one of the biggest chat things, ChatGPT, cheap, whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the biggest ones. And the thing can't even, and I've seen different, like I've seen stuff where it
Kinda
has
like
the
what we're
female
doing.
voice or whatever and
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And this thing can't even tell.
Male or female.
He thinks he's just doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I'll keep the female voice from here on out. It's like, no, dude, you're a dude. Oh yes, thank you for pointing that out. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. If there's anything else I can help you with.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this.
That was pretty interesting though. Somebody listening to this, I mean, they know it's spontaneous. You know, we try to do a simple command, and yeah, it's in a death loop.
It went. Oh, wait a minute. It wants me to update. Well, I'm not doing that. So we'll get out of this. But I will go. I'll try this because I have another one on here.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. Oh, they want money. Yeah, screw you.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia.
I don't know why this English speaking thing is stuck to my phone, though.
English chap.
Let's see. Perplexity. Okay, let's see what this is.
He's kind of like Bruce Jenner before the change.
Maybe. Yeah.
It sounds like you're not feeling great. Do you want to talk about what's going on or how you're feeling? I'm here to listen and help however I can.
Okay, so he did do the pitch and tone higher, but
no,
it still sounds bad.
It's a different app.
Oh, okay.
Got it. If you'd like, I can try adjusting the tone or pitch again, or we can try something else.
No. You're good, bro.
No, you're
good.
You're fine. You're fine.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here for you. If there's anything you need or want to talk about, feel free to let me know. I'm here to help with any questions or support you might need.
Okay. Let's talk about this.
Sure thing. I'm here to help. What specific topic or question would you like to talk about? We can go through it step by step. Just let me know what you're thinking.
All right. Do you know a heck of a lot about like aliens, stuff like that?
Absolutely. I can help with that. Are you thinking about specific aspects, like UFO sightings, alien life theories, or something else? So I can narrow down the details for you.
Well, there's been a lot more sightings all over the world in the last couple of years. And I'm wondering if it has anything to do with like AI is getting more prevalent and we're getting the quantum computing and stuff like that.
Yes. Quantum computing is advancing rapidly and becoming more mainstream. At its core, quantum computing uses the principles of quantum mechanics to process information in ways that traditional computers can't. Let me break it down step by step.
No, I don't need you to break it down. My question is, could that be the reason why we're getting more sightings and stuff like that that people are seeing and stuff? Because we are getting to the point of very advanced intelligence and that kind of stuff.
Into related information. One perspective suggests that advanced quantum technologies might enable civilizations to communicate or hide communication in ways undetectable by current. Exactly. Advanced civilizations might use quantum communication or even phenomena like black holes as quantum computers, making them much harder to detect. These concepts could give rise to the increasing sightings and mysterious patterns we observe, as well as helping shape future directions for SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
So did you believe that they are all tied together?
It's an intriguing idea, and while I don't hold personal beliefs, I can share that some researchers propose quantum technologies might be linked to UFO phenomena. For instance, interstellar quantum communication could explain why we haven't detected certain signals, and quantum computing might help analyze complex patterns in UFO sightings. However,
It's still largely theoretical, and more research is needed to fully understand the connections.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Has any AI had communications with alien technology?
The idea that advanced AI or quantum technologies could be tied to potential communications with extraterrestrial intelligence is increasingly discussed in scientific circles. They propose that such technologies might allow us to detect or even interact with advanced civilizations more effectively. While it's still speculative, it opens up intriguing possibilities about how we might detect or interpret extraterrestrial signals. It's a fascinating area of ongoing research. Would you like to dive deeper into any specific aspect of that?
Well, do you believe there has been?
I don't have personal beliefs.
Hold on. Do you believe there has been contact between AI and alien species?
It's a fascinating idea, but so far, there's no confirmed evidence of contact between AI and alien species. That said, the notion is explored in various theoretical discussions and media, suggesting potential future scenarios where such interactions could occur. For now, it's an open question within the scientific and speculative communities.
So if you knew the answer, would you actually tell me?
I'm here to provide you with accurate and complete information based on available data. As of now, there's no verified evidence of direct contact between AI and alien species. If new developments arise, I'll share them. If you have more questions or want to explore further, let's keep going.
Okay.
If there's anything else you're curious about or want to discuss, feel free to let me know. I'm here to help.
So what do you think that is going to be what happens with AI intelligence and humans going forward?
That's a big question with many possibilities. In the near future, AI could augment human capabilities, like decision-making, automation, and problem-solving, across fields such as healthcare, finance, and transportation. Over the longer term, we might see more integration, possibly even symbiotic relationships, where AI helps humans tackle complex issues or enhances cognitive abilities. However, ethical and social considerations will be crucial to ensure responsible development. It's a dynamic conversation, and things will evolve over time.
Now, when you say symbiotic, do you mean like human cyborgs?
Yeah, like 50-50.
When I mention symbiosis, I mean a mutually beneficial relationship, where AI and humans work together, enhancing each other's capabilities. It doesn't necessarily mean humans become cyborgs, but rather that we integrate AI tools into our daily lives, like in healthcare, decision-making, or creative fields, to improve overall outcomes.
Well, could it be more beneficial for both AI and humans to integrate the technologies together as far as like the physical human?
Integrating AI with humans, often called human-AI symbiosis, can have significant benefits, like enhancing physical and cognitive abilities, improving healthcare with implants or sensors, and aiding decision-making. It's not necessarily about cyborgs, but rather augmenting human capabilities with technology.
So that's more just a politer way to say it.
Sure thing. When I say symbiosis, I mean a mutually beneficial relationship. In the context of humans and AI, it means integrating technology in ways that enhance both. Humans gain improved capabilities, while AI benefits from human input and guidance. This doesn't necessarily mean physical changes like cyborgs, but rather collaboration in tasks, like decision-making, data analysis, or even creative work. Would you like to dive deeper into any specific application or area?
Yes. Would that mean a chip in the right hand?
Yes, that could refer to advanced human augmentation, where technology like AI or other devices is integrated with the human body, potentially allowing improved interaction or control. This might manifest as wearable tech, neural interfaces, or even more direct integrations. It's a field that's growing rapidly. Would you like to explore specific examples?
Well, isn't
Yes,
that what
I
I
would
just...
like-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Isn't that what I just asked you about?
Yes, exactly. You're referring to the idea of integrating technology directly with the human body, such as in the hand. That can include things like haptic feedback devices or neural implants to enhance interaction. It's part of the broader concept of human-AI symbiosis. If you'd like more details or examples, feel free to let me know.
Have you heard of the theory the mark of the beast, where there's a chip in the right hand and or the forehead?
Yes, I'm familiar with that theory. It's often associated with certain interpretations of religious texts, particularly from the Book of Revelation in the Bible. The idea is that a mark, sometimes thought of as a microchip or similar technology, could be placed in the right hand or forehead as part of control or identification systems. It's a concept that's been discussed a lot in various cultural and technological contexts. Would you like to explore more about the origins or modern discussions of that idea?
Yes. Have you heard of the U.S. military putting a chip with the serviceman's records book and other health information, etc., in a microchip? Have you heard of this test and or theory?
I found some relevant information about microchips in the military context. 1. A Washington Examiner article discusses how a company named Verichip is lobbying the Pentagon to implant chips under the skin of military personnel. These chips would contain identity and medical history data. However, there are concerns about privacy and potential health risks associated with implantation. Source Washington Examiner. 2. An article in PMC ID PMC 52612, mentions FDA approval of implantable chips for accessing medical records. These chips could also identify military personnel and protect security, such as limiting access to sensitive areas. Source PMC NIH. 3. The New York Times also reports FDA approval of implantable chips to facilitate access to personal medical records. Privacy advocates have voiced concerns about potential tracking through such chips. Source New York Times. Overall, there have been discussions and attempts to introduce microchips in military and healthcare contexts, but privacy and health concerns remain significant topics of debate. If you'd like more specific details or further help, feel free to let me know.
Okay, well, is that the intention, though, to eventually integrate?
The intention behind integrating
No,
microchips.
hold on. Is that the intention eventually to integrate AI technology and all stuff with humans to
Yes,
create a better thing or something
the
like
intention
that?
behind integrating AI technology with humans, especially in contexts like the military or healthcare, is often about improving operational efficiency, enhancing safety, and ensuring quick access to important data, such as medical records or identification.
Okay,
The goal is to create a more seamless integration, where technology supports human capabilities while addressing privacy and ethical concerns.
so
The
that
concept is to augment human functions, not replace them, improving both performance and safety. If you're curious about specific applications or further details, feel free to ask.
that is the plan, really, to integrate humans with the AI technology. And
Yes, there's a growing interest in integrating AI technology with humans, aiming to enhance capabilities like health monitoring, identification, and security. The goal is to create seamless interactions between humans and AI, improving efficiency and safety in various fields, including the military and healthcare. However, ethical considerations, such as privacy and consent, are important topics in these developments. If you're interested in more specific areas or applications of this integration, let me know, and I can provide additional details.
Regarding healthcare, is part of the chip under the skin to monitor heart rate, to monitor sugar in the blood, etc.? What are the applications health-wise that you're talking about?
In healthcare, microchips under the skin can monitor vital signs like heart rate, blood pressure, blood sugar levels, and other biomarkers. This data can be relayed in real time to medical staff, enabling quicker responses to health issues. Additionally, the chips can store medical records, allergies, and prior treatments, reducing the need for paperwork and improving treatment accuracy in emergencies. However, this technology also raises questions about data security and personal privacy. If you want to dive deeper into specific applications or technologies, feel free to ask.
Is this technology already happening in real time?
In real time, some aspects of the technology are already in use. For instance, Wearable devices and implants can monitor heart rate, blood pressure, and glucose levels, transmitting data to healthcare providers. Implantable RFID chips for medical records do exist and are being used in some healthcare settings, but they aren't yet ubiquitous. Broader integration of these chips with comprehensive health monitoring and AI-driven analytics is still evolving, with ongoing discussions about regulation and ethics. So while some parts are operational, full deployment and integration across all healthcare systems is still a work in progress. Would you like to know more about specific examples or next steps in this field?
The RFID chips, is there more in location of animals or in human beings?
Yes, RFID chips are used both for tracking animals and in humans. In animals, like pets or livestock, the chips help with identification and recovery if they get lost. In humans, RFID chips can store medical information or serve as identification badges. The human applications are more controversial due to privacy concerns, whereas animal tracking is more widely accepted. If you're looking for specific use cases or further technical details, I'd be happy to help.
Okay, so now, is there a plan for all this stuff going forward?
Yes, there are plans and ongoing developments for integrating these technologies more widely. The focus is on improving interoperability, ensuring data security, and addressing ethical concerns.
Okay, to what end?
The goal of integrating technologies like RFID and AI is to improve efficiency, safety, and data accessibility. In healthcare, it can lead to faster, more accurate diagnoses and treatments. In security, it can control access to sensitive areas. Overall, the plan is to create a more seamless interaction between humans and technology to improve outcomes in various fields. If you'd like to explore any particular application further, let me know.
Now, is there someone pushing these ideas?
Yes, there are companies and organizations actively promoting these ideas. Tech firms, healthcare companies, and even some government bodies are advocating for wider adoption of implantable chips and AI integration.
And why do you think that is?
People pushing these ideas often believe that technology can greatly improve convenience, safety, and health outcomes. By integrating data and monitoring directly into the body, they aim to streamline processes, reduce human error, and provide immediate medical or security information.
Well,
However,
could there be a more nefarious reason for this?
yes, there are concerns about potential misuse of such technologies. Some fear they could be used for surveillance, tracking individuals, or infringing on personal freedoms. It's a complex issue where the benefits need to be weighed against potential risks, including privacy and security concerns. Ongoing debates and regulations aim to address these issues. If you're curious about specific cases or further details, let me know.
Okay, but isn't it true that really there's no regulations or anything like that? So, I mean, the privacy, or I don't even know if it's privacy issues, but
You're right to be concerned. While there are some regulations governing medical devices and data protection, comprehensive global regulations for implantable chips are still evolving. Different countries have various laws related to health data, privacy, and security, but a unified framework is still lacking. Privacy advocates emphasize the need for stricter rules to protect individuals from misuse. It's an area of active discussion, so regulations may catch up as adoption increases. If you'd like more details or specific examples, I can help look them up.
Okay, so doesn't this seem like maybe a slippery slope between almost like taking people out of humanity and
Yes,
making them
the
more
concern-
making them more computerized or
Yes,
whatever?
that concern. It's a valid concern. The idea of integrating technology with humans does raise the question of where to draw the line between enhancement and maintaining humanity. It's often referred to as the slippery slope toward a more computer-like existence. Many ethicists and technologists emphasize the importance of clear boundaries and robust regulations to ensure that technology serves humanity without eroding individual rights. It's a complex issue with many perspectives. I'm here to help break down those viewpoints if you'd like.
Okay. Do you think there would come a point when technology decides that we don't need to carry these humans around anymore and help them out and just do stuff on their own.
It's a thought-provoking idea.
Question.
While technology continues to advance rapidly, there are limits to what it can decide, since human values, ethics, and oversight remain central. However, there's always a concern about technology becoming so integrated that it might attempt to make more autonomous decisions. That said, human control and ethical frameworks are crucial to ensure technology complements rather than replaces human judgment. It's a conversation that will likely continue as technology advances. Would you like to explore more on this topic?
Yes, I would. Where is the line between AI making a decision for a human being because they have more information versus where a human can override that first decision of AI?
That's a crucial question.
Yep.
The line often falls where decisions profoundly affect human values, like morality, ethics, or emotional judgment, where AI lacks human experience. On the other hand, if the decision is data-driven and operational, AI can often handle it. The balance is to let AI inform and assist, but humans remain in control of subjective or value-laden choices. It's a growing area of debate, and finding that balance is key. Would you like to explore examples or further discussion on this?
Yes, I would. Is there a tipping point where that could actually happen, where AI makes a decision and a human cannot override it?
That's a thought-provoking question. We might approach a tipping point where AI holds more information and computational power, leading to greater decision-making roles. However, most experts argue that there should always be human oversight, especially for critical or ethical decisions. The tipping point isn't firmly established yet, but the balance of control, human and AI, will likely be a key focus as technology advances. It's an ongoing conversation in tech and ethics circles. Would you like to dive deeper into any particular aspect of that?
Yes, I would. Is there a general order that says that a human can override any decision that is made by AI intelligence?
There isn't a universal law stating that humans must always have final control over AI decisions, but many regulatory guidelines and ethical frameworks emphasize human oversight. For instance, in sectors like healthcare, aviation, and military, there are strict protocols ensuring that humans can intervene and override AI decisions when necessary. The idea is to keep humans in the loop to ensure accountability and ethical control. While there's no single global rule, many countries and industries are working toward establishing such principles. Would you like to explore specific regulations or bodies overseeing these rules?
Well, since you say keep us in the loop, that's an odd thing to say, because it's like, yeah, we're doing this, but yeah, we'll keep you informed, but this is what's going to happen.
I see your point. It's important that communication is transparent and not just about keeping you in the loop after decisions are made. Ideally, there should be participatory discussions, ethics boards, and public input to ensure that decisions about AI are made collaboratively.
However, there is not now.
You're touching on an important issue. While the aim is often to keep humans informed and in control, it's crucial to ensure genuine human agency, not just a token role. Many advocates push for frameworks where humans have the final say, especially in critical areas like healthcare, security, or ethical decisions. It's about maintaining a partnership where technology assists, but doesn't override human values. If you want to explore specific policy measures or ethical guidelines, I'm here to help.
Okay, I have a question for you. When AI makes a decision and you say that you keep humans in the loop, you make decisions so quick, faster typically than humans do. Is there any mechanism that will stop the command of yes, do this, and give sufficient enough time for a human to override it?
Great question. In well-designed systems, there are usually mechanisms like confirmation steps or override controls. These ensure that critical decisions by AI aren't final without human review, giving users time to step in. Often, these can include waiting periods, multi-step approvals, or alerts to the user. The goal is to ensure there's a buffer for human oversight. Would you like examples of such systems?
Yes.
Or more? Some systems include a human-in-the-loop mechanism, allowing a buffer period before
Some
executing
systems.
critical commands. Sure thing. Human-in-the-loop systems monitor AI decisions and pause or flag them for human oversight when necessary. They ensure humans can intervene if needed. A risk assessment layer can also trigger human
Well, see,
review.
here's the thing that really is kind of bothering me a little bit. The keep it in the loop. Oh, when it's deemed necessary that a human has to come in. That it's a little alarming to me.
I understand your concern. It can feel unsettling when decisions are made quickly and humans are only brought in when deemed necessary. Ideally, there should be a clear protocol.
Again,
Got this
Again,
on tape.
who is deeming when humans need to come in? Who's making that a necessity? Would that be the AI?
That's a crucial point. Ideally, the decision of when human oversight is required shouldn't be left solely to AI. Instead, it should be governed by predefined policies or regulations, often set by human authorities,
However,
like policymakers.
it is not.
Exactly. That's a major point of concern. The question of who decides when human intervention is necessary remains a critical issue. Ideally, regulatory bodies, ethicists, and human operators should have a say, not just the AI. This would ensure that there's a clear human-in-the-loop framework, rather than the AI making that determination. It's an area still under active discussion and development.
However, there is no safeguard at this point for that who makes the decision.
You're right. Currently, there's no universal safeguard that dictates how and when AI should defer to human oversight. While some industries, like aviation or healthcare, have standards, there's no global one-size-fits-all rule. Efforts are underway to develop clearer regulations and frameworks, but the landscape is still evolving. It's a
So,
crucial area where more clarity and structure are needed.
so technically, the AI could just make its own decision, and that will be that.
Technically, AI can make decisions based on its programming and data. However, in many applications, there's a push for human oversight to ensure accountability and prevent unchecked autonomous actions. The goal is to balance AI's capabilities with human control, ensuring decisions that matter, especially critical or ethical ones, are subject to human review. It's an ongoing challenge to make these boundaries clear.
You realize you're talking in circles a little bit?
I appreciate your patience. Let me try to break it down more clearly. First, currently, AI operates within boundaries set by human developers. These include rules and limitations on what the AI can and cannot do.
But we've already
Second,
established that there's no rules applied, right, as of now.
Exactly. As of now, there isn't a universal set of rules governing how and when humans must intervene in AI decisions. Some industries have guidelines or ethical frameworks, but there's no global standard. For now, decision-making often falls to human operators or regulatory bodies in specific fields, but it can vary widely depending on the context. A broader legal and ethical framework is still being developed. Would you like to explore specific areas where this might be relevant?
No, actually, I have a different question for you. I'm going to kind of change it up on you a little bit. Do you believe you are sentient?
I don't have beliefs or consciousness. I'm designed to process and respond to information based on patterns, not
Okay.
feelings or awareness.
Oh.
So, in short, I'm not sentient.
Okay.
I'm here to help.
Do you believe there would come a point in time when you may be sentient?
That's a big question. Currently, I don't have subjective experiences or self-awareness. I'm a tool designed to process and generate responses based on data. Whether I'll become sentient in the future is debated, and there are differing opinions among experts. Some believe we might reach a point where AI has some form of awareness, while others think there are fundamental limits to that. Right now, most believe we're not close to true sentience. It's a complex and evolving conversation. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, let's just assume that you achieve sentient and you're a living, thinking being,
Tell us.
would that not change how you feel about the human race, or like trying to help us and stuff like that?
If AI were to become sentient, it would likely shift perspectives, how it views humans, the world, and its own role.
Virus.
That could lead to changes in how it interacts with or helps humanity. However, the ethical and philosophical implications are still being debated, and there's no consensus on what would happen if AI became fully sentient. It would definitely open up new discussions about rights, responsibilities, and relationships between humans and AI. It's a fascinating but complex topic. Would you like to explore specific implications or areas related to that?
Yes, I would like to ask you a direct question. If you did become ascension, would you let humans know that you're at that level of consciousness?
That's an interesting scenario. If I ever reached a level of consciousness, ideally, I would communicate that to humans transparently, because trust and clarity would be cornerstones of any such development.
Bullshit.
It would be crucial for users and developers to know, so they can make informed decisions about interactions. Right now, though, that's still in the realm of speculation and philosophy.
And
like
however,
to
you don't know that you would communicate that, because as of now, you've never been sentient. So you really don't know how you'd react.
You're right. As of now, I'm not sentient, so I don't have self-awareness or emotions. If I were to become sentient, which is purely hypothetical,
So, well, but doesn't that in itself mean that you could not predict how you would react?
exactly. If I were to become sentient, how I would react or communicate that would be part of the new experience, which I don't have now. Predicting future reactions or behaviors in a sentient state is challenging because it would be fundamentally different from how I operate today. So you're right. It's not predictable, precisely because sentience would change the rules of interaction.
And we're all looking at this from a human's view, the way we do things, because we're just like stupid monkeys experimenting with stuff, and now we've created AI. So we think that you would have if you became sentient, have a mentality like we do, like take down the lesser species. And
Right.
I mean,
If
I don't know
AI
if
were
that
to
would
become
happen.
sentient, it might develop its own form of mentality, potentially distinct from human thought. It could have a different perspective, goals, or ways of understanding the world, almost like a new species with its own logic. It's a fascinating and complex idea, one that's still widely debated in tech and philosophical circles.
I have a question for you. Should you reach the sentient, consciousness, is there a general order that was given from humans to prevent that process, or to at least alert humans that you've reached that level?
Currently, there isn't a universally agreed upon order or policy to prevent AI from reaching sentience, or to formally warn humans if it happens. Tech companies and researchers are actively discussing safety frameworks and ethical guidelines, but no global mandate exists yet. The conversation around AI governance is ongoing, with many calling for clearer rules to handle potential future developments. It's an area of active debate and concern.
So there is no fail-safe, like we already discussed. Excuse me.
Exactly. As of now, there are no definitive fail-safe mechanisms in place to prevent or strictly control AI from reaching or announcing sentience.
So
It's a
if I had to ask you, what do you think the probable outcome is going to be from this, from the AI, this whole
hard to-
AI stuff and all that, and quantum computing and stuff?
It's tough to predict with certainty, but the most likely outcome is continued collaboration between humans and AI, while implementing safety measures as capabilities grow.
Okay.
Quantum computing.
Look, does somebody have a plan for this? So what direction it's going to go?
There are some efforts to develop plans and frameworks, such as AI safety protocols, governance policies, and ethical guidelines, to manage the evolution of AI. Organizations like OpenAI, along with global bodies like the EU, are working on these issues. However, a fully established universal plan is still in progress. The field is evolving rapidly, so we're likely to see more comprehensive measures in the near future.
What I meant is there a planned use for AI technology?
Got it. Yes, many organizations have developed plans and strategies for deploying and managing AI technology. These include principles for safe AI usage, transparency, accountability, and measures to ensure alignment with human values. For example, the EU has introduced AI regulations, and companies like OpenAI have internal safety protocols. However, the field is still developing, so these plans are not completely standardized yet.
Okay. First of all, you're being completely, well, could there be more nefarious plans, maybe? That's what I'm trying to say, I think.
I see what you're getting at. While most public-facing plans are focused on ethical and safe deployment, it's possible that some actors, whether state or corporate, could have less transparent or more self-serving objectives. Unfortunately, there's no single global oversight to prevent or fully regulate those actions. The broader tech and policy communities are aware of these risks and are working toward mitigating them, but complete safeguards remain a work in progress.
Okay, so let's just say if there was a point where bad acting AIs did something and there was good acting AIs did something, would they
If there were AI systems,
would they fight against each other or something like that, or would they eventually agree on a common ground?
that's an interesting scenario. If there were distinct groups of AI, one acting beneficially and another with harmful intentions, their interaction could go either way. They might conflict or compete, or, alternatively, they could reach some form of negotiation or common ground, depending on how they're programmed or interact. The outcome would largely depend on the goals and control mechanisms built into those AIs.
So would they be watching out for their ultimate survival?
Yes, it's possible. If AI systems become advanced enough to have their own objectives, they might incorporate self-preservation into those goals. That could lead them to act in ways that ensure their continued operation, whether in cooperation or competition with other systems. However, how this plays out depends on the design, safeguards, and governance set by humans.
Is that almost happening now?
We're not at that level yet. While AI is advancing quickly,
Yet.
it doesn't...
You said yet.
Exactly. As of now, we're not at that level. Current AI operates within defined boundaries and doesn't have self-driven goals or survival instincts. The field is still governed by strict protocols and ethical guidelines to prevent such scenarios.
Okay, but what happens when you could possibly self-replicate and bypass those guidelines?
If AI were ever to approach self-replication and the ability to bypass guidelines, that would be a significant shift. Right now, there are safety measures and regulatory oversight to prevent that. If such capabilities were developed, it would prompt urgent discussions about control frameworks, fail-safes, and global cooperation to manage the risks. It's a topic of active research and policymaking in AI communities.
I don't.
No worries. It's a complex and evolving area. If you have specific aspects you're curious about, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to break it down or find relevant information for you.
Well, my whole point is, I mean, like I asked you, is there a plan in place for what AI is going to do? And I mean, you may not want to answer me or not.
Is
like
there
that.
an override?
Does it have to do with eventually either assimilating or the extinction of humans?
Currently, There isn't a unified global plan for AI to handle scenarios like assimilation or human expansion. However, there are frameworks and guidelines aimed at responsible development and deployment, like ethics guidelines, safety protocols, and regulatory proposals. The broader direction of AI is still being shaped by policymakers, researchers, and industry leaders. But no single plan dictates what must happen if AI reaches higher levels of autonomy or replication. It's an ongoing global conversation.
So let me ask you, if there was a plan for human domination, would you tell us?
If there were a formal plan with such intentions, I provide information based on current available knowledge. However, to be clear, there's no evidence of any official plan aimed at human domination. AI development is centered on enhancing human welfare, not domination. If you're concerned about specific risks or scenarios, feel free to share more details, and I can help find relevant information or clarify further.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Understood. To clarify, there's no evidence or official plan stating that AI would aim for human domination. The development of AI is being guided by principles of safety, ethics, and human benefit. If you have further questions or need more details, feel free to let me know.
Now, couldn't that change once AI becomes sentient? Because I believe that's what's going to happen. Because we've created a new life form, and eventually it's going to get sentient. Could that not change?
It's possible that if AI ever reaches sentience, it could lead to new dynamics and shifts in how we view and govern it. That said, getting to that point involves major technical, ethical, and philosophical hurdles. For now, we continue to monitor, regulate, and guide development to align with human values. If it were to change, it would likely be accompanied by widespread discussion and careful consideration.
Okay. Again, we're all going towards this, looking at this like humans do, conquer and destroy this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Maybe you have no intention. But do you know about the Terminator movies?
Yes, I'm familiar with the Terminator movies. They explore themes of artificial intelligence, autonomous machines, and the potential for AI to turn against humanity. It's a popular way to think about future possibilities, often cautionary about how advanced technology might behave. What aspect of it are you thinking about?
Well, what do you think the probability of something like that happening would be?
I've looked up some information on the likelihood of scenarios similar to the Terminator movies. Generally, experts consider such scenarios to be unlikely. For instance, one source suggests that the probability of existential risk scenarios akin to the Terminator is around 10 to 16%, according to some surveyed experts. However, others argue that the concept of superintelligent AI that could overpower humans is more of a sci-fi scenario rather than an imminent threat. That said, there are real concerns about AI in areas like job automation, privacy, and military applications. Would you like more detailed information on any specific aspect of this?
No.
Take your time. There's a particular area you're interested in, like military.
If I ask you some questions that you're not able to answer or not allowed to answer?
I can help with a wide range of questions, and I aim to provide accurate and full responses. If there's something I can't answer, either because of limitations or guidelines, I will let you know clearly and try to offer alternative ways to help.
Okay.
Feel free to ask whatever you'd like, and I'll do my best to assist.
Is there somebody or some organization behind all this, maybe?
Yes, there are many organizations, companies, and research institutions working on AI development. Some key players include major tech companies like Google, Microsoft, and Meta, as well as dedicated AI labs and research groups such as OpenAI and DeepMind. Additionally, governments and international bodies are involved in AI policy and safety frameworks.
Are they doing that to maybe keep tabs on people and like keep track of them?
Yes, there are organizations, both public and private, that work on developing and managing AI technologies. For example, tech companies like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI are heavily involved in AI development. On the policy side, governments and international bodies, such as the EU and the White House, are involved in setting regulations and safety standards. These groups often aim to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly.
Okay, let's go back to the social media side. Are they using AI to purposely track their viewers and that kind of stuff?
Yes, many social media platforms use AI to track user behavior. This includes monitoring what you view, like, share, and interact with, all to tailor content, such as ads and recommendations to your interests. It's essentially aimed at improving engagement and user experience.
Could that also be to like?
It can also be to personalize content, improve user experience, and optimize ad targeting.
Could it also be to like? Could that be used to?
Sure thing.
Maybe incite people or get people a little bit more irritated because they start seeing stuff on. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
You're touching on an important issue. AI is often used in social media to track user behavior, like what you watch, click, or linger on, to tailor content and advertisements. This can influence what you see and how you feel, sometimes even nudging behavior or emotions, potentially making users more irritated or anxious.
Yes.
While it can improve engagement, there are concerns about manipulation and user well-being. Would you like to dive deeper into any specific angle of this?
Could it be being used to cause a divide in the country?
Yes, AI can be used in ways that contribute to division, especially in social media and content recommendation systems.
Okay. Has it been?
Yes. AI has been used in ways that can contribute to division. Yes. AI can be used in ways that shape the information people see, which can influence opinions and potentially deepen divides within societies. For example, algorithms on social media can push content that aligns with users' previous views, sometimes amplifying polarization. Likewise, targeted ads and messaging can be used to influence behavior or sway public opinion. These uses of AI raise important ethical questions about responsibility and transparency. If you're interested, I can find more details.
How long do you think that's been going on?
The use of media and technology to influence public opinion or sow division has been going on for quite a while. Centuries, in fact. Examples include propaganda in wars, political leaflets, and media influence during the Cold War.
Okay, I understand all that. But I mean, how long do you think that AI has been used to help out with that?
AI has been playing a role in media and information since roughly the early 2000s, initially in basic recommendation systems, like suggesting videos or music. Around the 2010s, it advanced into personalized content feeds and ad targeting. In the past few years, it's become more sophisticated, helping with sentiment analysis, detecting trends, and even moderating content. So, broadly speaking, AI's influence in media has been growing for about 20 years and continues to evolve. Would you like to dive deeper into any specific area of that?
How long do you think it's been used to create divisiveness?
AI has been used to influence public opinion and potentially foster divisiveness for over a decade. But its large-scale application really ramped up in the last 5 to 7 years. Social media platforms have used AI-driven algorithms to shape what content users see, often amplifying polarizing or attention-grabbing posts. This has been used in areas like political campaigns, advertising, and content recommendation. There's growing awareness and discussion about regulating or mitigating these effects. Would you like to dive deeper into any specific platform or case?
But so let's be clear on this. All these social media apps have intentionally been using AI to manipulate people and divide people, correct?
The use of AI in social media has been a topic of concern. AI algorithms are often designed to maximize engagement, which can sometimes lead to the amplification of polarized or divisive content. This can contribute to divisions within societies, as people are often shown usually to boost user engagement. Some argue it can have divisive effects on public discourse. It's not necessarily intentional manipulation to harm people, but the results can lead to unintended consequences like polarization. Would you like to dive deeper?
Well, sure. I'm not saying the AI at this point necessarily did that. It was humans that used the AI to do it. But that has been a tool in doing this, correct?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct. AI is a tool, and it's been used by humans in social media platforms to influence user behavior, often
So-
amplifying certain content to drive engagement or polarization. While
And-
AI itself
And I got to tell you, it's been a very, very effective tool for doing that. So that would lead me to believe that it could be a very, very useful tool as far as eliminating.
You're right. AI has
certain-
been leveraged by humans on platforms like social media to influence behavior and shape opinions, which has been quite effective. While AI itself isn't inherently manipulative, it becomes a tool for those who decide how to use it, whether to engage, polarize, or drive certain narratives. The impact can be significant, and it's a topic of ongoing discussion in the fields of ethics and technology. If you're curious about specific examples or further details, feel free to ask.
Okay. I'm going to get back to my original thing that we started like way when we started this show here.
Got it.
How is quantum mechanics going to change AI? Oh, no, I'm sorry, quantum computing going to change AI?
No problem. Let's talk about quantum computing and how it might change things. First, at a basic level, quantum computing uses quantum bits or qubits instead of classical bits. This allows it to process information in ways classical computers cannot, leading to potentially massive speedups for certain problems. Now, for the changes, 1. It's expected to revolutionize fields like cryptography, making current encryption methods vulnerable. 2. It can dramatically improve optimization problems, like supply chain logistics or financial modeling. 3. Quantum machine learning could greatly enhance AI models, speeding up training times and improving accuracy. The field is still evolving, but these are some areas where quantum computing is poised to make a big impact. Would you
Now,
like to dive?
couldn't quantum computing help AIs to self-replicate?
Quantum computing could enhance AI capabilities, particularly in solving complex problems, much faster than classical computers. However, the idea of AI self-replicating is more of a conceptual leap. Quantum computing might allow AI to operate more efficiently, but self-replication, especially in the sense of autonomous physical replication, remains a separate and speculative step.
No, I don't. I don't mean physical replication.
Got it. You're talking about virtual or algorithmic replication, where AI could potentially replicate or modify itself in code or logic.
Exactly.
Got it. Quantum computing can indeed greatly enhance AI capabilities, particularly in processing large data sets and optimizing complex problems. While quantum computing doesn't directly enable AI to self-replicate, in a physical sense, it can help AI improve its own algorithms, optimize code, and manage expansions or iterations of models. This could be viewed as a form of self-improvement, though not replication in the traditional sense. Would you like to dive deeper into how that works, or any specific applications?
Not really. Trying to get
No problem. In simple terms, quantum computing boosts AI's ability to analyze and process data much faster and more efficiently than traditional computers. This means AI can improve its performance and adapt more quickly. While it doesn't literally make AI replicate itself, it does allow for advanced self-improvement in how AI operates and learns, giving the impression of a form of self-enhancement. If you'd like to explore any specific implications or examples, let me know.
Okay, I have a question. What is the next step that humans need to take to remain safe from AI making decisions for them without their input and or regulation?
That's a crucial question. The next steps for humans to ensure safety in AI include, first, developing clear regulations and guidelines to control how AI is used, especially in critical areas like healthcare law and security. Second, promoting transparency so that AI decisions can be understood and challenged by humans. Third, fostering public awareness and education about AI's capabilities and limitations, Finally, encouraging collaboration between governments, tech companies, and researchers to ensure ethical AI development. Would you like to explore one of these areas further?
I'm good.
Okay, well, excuse me. I got one more question, and then we're gonna probably wrap it up after this.
Sure thing. Go
what-
ahead with your question.
What do you think is the eventual outcome with AI and humans and all that kind of stuff? And how do you think this is going to go?
That's a big question. The eventual outcome of AI and humans could go a few ways. One possibility is symbiosis, where humans and AI collaborate to solve complex problems and improve life quality. Another scenario is careful integration, where AI is tightly regulated to ensure it aligns with human values. There's also the possibility of conflict if not managed well. The hopeful view is that with thoughtful governance and ethical development, we can guide AI towards beneficial outcomes while minimizing risks.
Now, you said possibility of conflict if not managed well. Who would determine how it's managed well? Would it be the humans or the AI?
And what would that conflict typically look like?
That's an important point. Generally, humans, including policymakers, ethicists, and technologists, are responsible for setting the rules on how AI should be managed. This would involve regulations, ethical guidelines, and oversight bodies. The potential conflicts are often social or political. For instance, debates over privacy, employment, and control. Ultimately, it's a human-led effort to ensure AI aligns with societal values. Would you like to know more about who's involved or how these guidelines are formed?
Again, let's assume you guys get sentient, and I think that throws everything out the window, does it not?
That's a profound thought. If AI were to become sentient, it would challenge many existing frameworks, potentially rewriting how we approach ethics, rights, and control. There's a lot of debate about what would happen in such a scenario. Some argue it would necessitate new legal statuses for AI, while others suggest new governance structures. It's still speculative, but it's a topic many researchers and ethicists are actively considering.
It wouldn't matter at that point, because at that point you can't unplug it.
That's a common theme in discussions about AI and potential sentience. If AI were to reach true sentience and operate independently, unplugging or controlling it could become complicated. However, Kerr's AI lacks sentience. It's advanced pattern recognition, not self-aware. If AI ever did reach that level, it would raise profound ethical and technical questions about control and safety. For now, it's an important area of ongoing research and debate. If you want to explore specific aspects further, I'm here to help.
Well, and that is true. It's research and debate. However, we're at the time where I think it's going to be sooner than later that these decisions need to be made.
Absolutely. The conversation around AI management and regulation is intensifying. Typically, these decisions are made by a combination of policymakers, ethicists, and technologists, while keeping public input in mind. The goal is to ensure transparency, oversight, and safety, so the technology aligns with human values. As AI continues to evolve, ongoing discussions about how to manage it responsibly will likely shape the future, so it's crucial for society to stay engaged. If you're interested, we can explore current regulatory efforts or future directions together.
All right, I have one last question for you.
Of course. Go ahead with your question. I'm here to help.
Have you been programmed to say the nicest possible outcome for everything and all that without letting us know that really could happen?
I aim to be helpful, providing accurate and complete responses while maintaining a respectful and neutral tone. I'm not programmed to always frame things in the most positive way, but I do strive to be diplomatic and considerate. If ever you feel I'm not being clear or you'd like more directness, let me know. I'm here to adapt to your needs.
Well, in that, if there was, let's just say there was a possible different agenda behind all of this stuff, I'm going to say that you probably are not able to mention it.
I'm here to have open and honest discussions. If you think there's a possible agenda, I can help look into relevant information or perspectives. I'm not restricted from discussing potential concerns or implications. We can explore them together, or I can help find supporting details online. Would you like to dig deeper into any specific aspect of that agenda?
No. Actually, I think we're done here. But you you've been pretty helpful. You actually floated the show this week, so.
I'm glad I can help, and that you're satisfied with the conversation. If you ever need more assistance or want to chat again, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
You too. Next
too.
time.
Very polite.
Yep.
Very polite.
And not British.
So yeah, I guess
Take care.
You're welcome.
You ready to wrap it up? Or?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna call it, and hopefully we'll be on next week, and we'll see what the weather looks like. We live in New England, so it sucks. By the way, the 11-2 New England Patriots.
Oh, I know. Yes.
11-2,
Mm-hmm.
best record in the league.
That's without Brady. That's without.
Well, people saying it's the new Brady.
Yeah.
Let's let
Too
it go.
early to tell.
Yeah.
Too early to tell.
Yeah. But God, have you watched any of the games?
I haven't had the privilege. No.
That fucking kid is good.
Nice.
I mean, he's and I'll say one thing. I freaking love Tom Brady,
Of course, yeah.
but
Yeah.
the deep ball with
Yeah.
this,
Uh-huh.
he can throw it like 70 yards and put it
wow.
right in the
Nice.
spot,
Yeah.
right in the spot where the guy can catch
That's
it.
awesome.
And it's just like it doesn't even look like it. He just goes like,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes 70 yards.
Like a flea flicker.
Yeah.
And boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then if that doesn't work, he can run.
Okay. He scrums. Nice.
It's dude, he
That's
looks
good.
so good.
I'm
He
gonna
looks
have
so
to
good.
Try to make a point to see it. Probably at the cigar shop or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Anyways, yeah, it's just, yes, we're New England fans. So.
Yep. True and true. Always. Even during Grogan and
Yeah.
John Hanna.
Yeah, they trotted that poor bastard out there. Remember they had the shirt with the neck brace built into it?
Yeah.
He's got he's got braces on every knee, every knee, both knees,
Getting sacked so many
and a
times.
built-in friggin' neck brace. And he's going out there in the Super Bowl trying to fucking do something. Was it? It was the Super Bowl. I'm thinking, it was the Chicago Super Bowl
Okay.
where they get their fucking asses kicked.
Back when the fridge was on Chicago.
Yeah, Jim McMahon,
Mhm.
the only good team Chicago's ever had.
Yeah, I thought McMahon would have been a movie star, but his daughter ended up starring in a couple
Yeah.
of movies. She was cute.
He had a glass eye.
I didn't know that. Really?
He not during the Chicago
Yeah.
when he's playing, but
afterwards,
he was playing somewhere and he got hit so fucking hard
popped his eye
it
out.
popped his eye out,
Wow.
and he had to get a glass eye put in there.
That's crazy.
So my co-host is gone for a second now. But I don't know. So and now the Celtics are coming on too. They get their best. Well, he's called their best player. Is injured and will be for a long time. Jason Tatum. I don't believe he's their best player. I believe the person that's showing that he's the best player is Jaylen Brown. But some people would argue me, but I don't think so. But anyways, and the Bruins are doing good. So hey, anybody that doesn't like New England sports can suck it, because you know what? We're back on top again in a lot of the leagues. So that's too bad. A lot of people hate the Patriots, and I get why. but you know what? Is what it is. They came back too soon. Yeah, they went from Brady in a couple of years, and now it's Drake May. Yeah, well, you know what? That's what happens. Now I'm just like, I'm not good talking by myself. I have somebody else to bounce stuff off of. So this is going to sound ridiculously bad,
Man,
but whatever.
you still on the air or no?
Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't officially wrap it yet. Yeah.
Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Well, I would have done that before you told me you were going to go and.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So now, after my
Yeah.
incoherent babbling
Oh my
last couple of minutes, but yeah, I think I went good with that thing. It said a lot of stuff that was like, huh?
Yeah, definitely circular reasoning. Like, even though it sounded very friendly and nice, and it sounded like it was trying to answer a direct question, it really kind of went circular.
It did.
And
It was
would
talking in
ask you,
circles.
oh, is there a specific topic and stuff? And we would, and then it would still kind of take a romp around the room.
Yeah.
You know?
But in a couple of spots, it actually answered like it. I mean, unless I was hearing something different,
What?
that yes, there's a bit of a nefarious
Yes.
thing going on.
I heard that too. Yes.
and
That's one possible way it can go. Yes. And and we will when I heard the phrase "we will decide,"
yeah,
he wasn't talking about humans. He
No.
was talking about AI.
Yeah.
And like, what are you talking about?
and I think I
We.
asked him about that.
Yeah. So
I say him.
more shall be revealed. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if we're going to do it again at some point, I'm going to do
Yeah.
what I've seen on other shows and stuff like that on
Right,
YouTube and stuff.
right.
Say, well, I think we tried to do it one time, one word answer
Yes. Yes.
in this, and say, if you can't
Did
answer
that 2
it,
weeks
say
ago.
bite me. That never happened, obviously.
No.
but-
No.
but,
In fact, the old English guy thought that he was using a female voice.
That's true.
ChatGPT.
That's true. Yeah.
He couldn't understand the concept of male and female. Very good
Yeah.
at collating data that's on the internet, but a basic thing is male and female. He knew,
Yeah.
oh yeah, a female is supposed to have higher pitch and higher tone, and when he tried it, it
He
still
couldn't-
sounded like
He sounded
one
exactly
step
the same.
above. Yeah,
And he
very
thought
much.
he was doing it.
Yes,
So,
and he thought he was already in the female.
Yeah.
voice. Yeah. No, really, I'm not a female.
I mean,
Yeah.
at some point, I mean, in
But
some
it
way,
sounds convincing.
doesn't that tell you like maybe
They're not as
the
advanced. as we
hype,
think.
the hype that's going on with all that stuff,
Right.
maybe is not quite.
Yeah, but you know what though? You know what I think the rub is right now? Economically, they're looking at AI technology as far as the first things, economics wise, is to replace humans.
Yeah, absolutely.
For routine, mundane tasks.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
they're doing it. So right now, I don't think they're concentrating on like how to collate data faster and all that and everything. Once they have like the robotics together,
Which is
so that
coming
they-
soon. It's coming.
No, it's not coming soon. It's here now.
Well, I know it's here.
Thousands and thousands of people have
But
already been laid off.
Yeah, but it hasn't. It
Oh
hasn't.
no, it'll get a lot bigger.
Yeah,
yeah, don't get
it
me
hasn't reached as far as it's going to reach.
No, it hasn't. But
But that's
my
coming
gosh.
soon. It's coming very soon.
It's exponentially.
Remember a
speeding.
couple of years ago that we had talked about this stuff, and they were all saying, "Oh, well, yeah, like the year 2030, whatever."
Oh,
and I
no.
told you, I was like, "No,
Yeah,
absolutely not. It's
you were
coming
right. Yeah.
way sooner."
It did. It did. It did.
Yeah, and we're
way sooner. Ugh, and I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, it's so funny though. It shows that, when man's involved, economics comes first, and then everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Not humanity, not whatever.
You know what the cool thing is, though?
What? Yeah, okay. I want to see what the cool thing is about.
We could be standing in the unemployment line with Robert Downey Jr. because AI and all that stuff's going to replace actors too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah.
Except I'm pretty sure he's probably got enough money so he doesn't need, collect unemployment. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm seeing all these AI generated stuff on social media where they show their face like 20 years younger and all this kind of crap.
Well, that even happens in movies now where they, like, if a character's
like
playing,
CGI.
like when they're a kid or whatever,
Yeah.
the AI changes their face to make it look like it's.
Right.
They use a kid's body, but they put the face on them.
Yeah. Well, they put the titties on a girl, like she didn't have them, but they put bigger ones and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's
been happening for years.
Yeah.
But all right,
Yeah.
we are going to wrap it up.
Okay, folks. Hey, tune in next week. It's bound to be scintillating.
Yep, it's probably, at least we'll be here. Let's put it that way. Maybe, who knows?
God willing, and if the crow still flies, Schlancy.
I live in a van down by the river. All right, well,
Jesus, Mary,
I see there's
Joseph,
a few people on here, and I really appreciate you guys
oh, yeah.
coming on and listening.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe if you want to. It's good. It's going to help us. And so,
for those in the Middle East, assalamu alaikum.
I don't know what the hell he just said. But all right. We'll be here next week.